Beautiful people, it is manga haul time, the greatest time of the month. Beautiful people, I got like Marilyn Manson going on here. Beautiful people, the beautiful people. I am not beautiful, I am a beast. You are beautiful. You are a manga addict though, and I need to talk to you about that. But first, let me show you a bunch of manga you're gonna need, you're gonna want, and you're gonna obsess over. Let's go. Okay, like always, we have a crud ton of manga to get through, so let's just jump right in. First things first, we got Queen's Quality number 23. If you are not on the Queen's Quality bandwagon, you need to jump on. It is good. It is not just a shoujo, it is dark and gritty. Oh, we got some spoilers there and some brutality. This is legit. Then we have Sheltering Eves number 4. This one's kind of cool. It's got like bubbles with rainbows in them. Kindergarten Wars 2, a little bit of a chunkier volume, which is good. Volume 1 of Kindergarten Wars was good, and Volume 2 was pretty good too. It's still pretty nice, action-packed, and funny. Blue Box 17, continuing with that one. My Next Life as a Villainous All Routes Lead to Doom 11. This is a pretty enjoyable series also. Like always, tons of manga flowing in and out, not spending a ton of time reviewing each and every one. So if you don't know anything about a manga, or you want to know something about a manga, let me know down below in the comments and I will help you out. Shoha Shoten number 8. This dude looks crazy looking. What is going on with that guy? Skippin' Loafer number 11. This one's real popular. I think, could be wrong, I think an anime came out of this, or is coming out of this, or maybe not. I just covered the whole spectrum. It maybe is, it maybe isn't, or maybe already has come out. Then we got 2 volumes of Snowball Earth 5 and 6. I do like the looks of Snowball Earth, the covers and spines. So for me, Snowball Earth, like volume 1, was kind of meh. Then I waited and read like 2, 3, and 4 all together, and it got better. It was decent. It definitely got better. Then I read number 5 and I feel like it was a little worse. And then I read number 6 and then it got a smidge better. This series is not on the chopping block yet, but I think it's getting there, because we are not just slowly going up. We're slowly going up, but we're also slowly going down. We got some plateauing and we'll see. We'll see. First, Kana book here. Eden of Witches volume 4. Really cool series, and also big fan of this type of artwork. Kana is doing a pretty good job with their prints, and I am enjoying them, and also big fan of that. So volume 4 of this, which it's nice to see a volume 4, because unless I can't remember, their series were ending at like 3 volumes and 4 volumes, and it's nice to have ones that go a little further. Mao 21, you know the drill. We have Mao all the time by Rumiko Takahashi, creator of Inuyasha. Then we got Chicken Fighter, Rooster Fighter number 8, coming in hot with this baby chicken with like Yakuza tattoos on its back. Listen, Chicken Fighter is not a story masterpiece in some ways, but it might be a masterpiece in other ways. In some ways, Chicken Fighter is more enjoyable than Snowball Earth, which I was just complaining about. And in other ways, it might not be. But here I am at 8 volumes of Chicken Fighter, and I ain't talking about dropping it or putting it on the back burner. I See Your Face Turned Away, number 4. Here's one, Keno's Journey, The Beautiful World. Slice of life-ish, but also kind of like suspenseful-ish, maybe a little bit creepy-ish, and which makes this pretty interesting and potentially a really cool read. I picked this one up for my wife, let her try it, and she definitely wants to see what happens next. That is for sure. Kimono Jihen 17. I'm a Kimono Jihen fan, obviously 17 volumes, but I gotta say, sometimes, and this was one of those volumes, it is a bit of a slog transitioning into a different arc, and different things are happening, and a bunch of new characters are just being thrown at you, and certain things are happening, and it's not as good as it was a couple volumes ago, even 10 volumes ago. But I'm gonna keep trying with it. The greatest shonen ever written, Kagurabachi number 3. Obviously not the greatest shonen ever written. For a start of a shonen, 3 volumes here, Dece. For sure, D's. Kind of not a manga here, but we have manhwas and full color things bringing in, and this obviously sits in the manga section. This is a comic. Manga are comics, so there you go. But Doombreaker by Deep Blue, Volume 2, been waiting for this. Tried Volume 1 after hearing it was super awesome, and then I tried Volume 1 and I was like, holy crud, this is good. And then there was a ginormous gap of time, and now here's Volume 2 finally. Webtoons, you need to get with it here. You need to print your stuff efficiently and on time, or people are gonna drop off. I guarantee a ton of people bought Volume 1, loved it because it was amazing, and they will not be buying Volume 2. Not because they hate the series, it's just because out of sight, out of mind. And that happens a lot. Oshinoko number 11, Kazuhikaru number 33. Might as well do them both at the same time because they both fell out here at the same time. Very different. Kazuhikaru, I keep saying, is complete at 45 volumes or something. It is getting printed extremely slow in English, but it will eventually get there. Viz, let's pick up the pace here and just finish it. You know, maybe at least do 4 a year, and that'd be 3 years, and let's just finish it. Kazuhikaru is amazing. One of, if not the best, historically correct and feeling shogunate samurai type of manga out there. Really, really stinking good. Then we have the world's fastest level up, the manga. So I guess if it's saying the manga, it definitely has a light novel. And we got Spy Family 14. Spy Family 14, I had this on order for a while. I pre-ordered it from Manga Mart. You can always get 25% off every pre-order at Manga Mart. And Spy Family is super good. And in this one, it surprised me with this side story that I didn't know I needed, that I didn't know I was gonna get, and then I got it and I loved it. It was so good and well written. Chef's kiss. A star brighter than the sun. There may be stars out there brighter than the sun, but I'm not sure we will ever know, because if we look at them and we're like, wow, that's brighter than the sun, I'm already not allowed to look at the sun. So am I just gonna go blind? I mean, the sun's pretty bright. You shouldn't stare into the sun. Is that what this manga is about? No. No, it is not. It is about something more interesting. Here is a new one. This is by the creator of Kami-sama Kiss. So if you're familiar with that series, this may be something you want to pick up and or try. This is Otaku Vampire's Love Bite. And obviously, you know, it kind of looks like Kami-sama Kiss, the way it's laid out. Good start to a series. My wife will be getting the rest of these. Sakamoto Days, number 5. I almost said 14. 14 plus 4, 18. Sakamoto is still one of the best shonens ongoing right now. And I'll say it again, a lot of the people watch the anime, and you're getting the first like volume or 2 of Sakamoto Days, which has that beginning shonen type of deal where there's not a real set in baddie or bad group or set in characters and stuff. It's still kind of monster of the day. The creator is still seeing if he's gonna get published in Shonen Jump in manga form, and then it takes off like a rocket and it becomes super good, and the fights are so nasty and cool. Love it. Then we got The Strange House number 4. Number 4 of this was okay, more type of like info and stuff going on. Definitely not as good as the first 3, but still ongoing with this. It's super interesting and creepy enough that you're gonna want to keep trucking along because it is good. Kaiju number 8, number 14, decent volume. We know it. It's decent. Here is a cool one. This is printed by Udon. You see how they connect there? This is Veil 1 and 2, and this is not complete at 2 volumes. There is more. Can't remember how many more there is. I think there's 4. But had Veil number 1 kind of pre-ordered, and then it just dropped off the face of the earth. A lot of people couldn't get volume 1. Must have been something with how many they printed or the lack of printing. And as you can see, this kind of looks like an art book, but it is not. There's a lot of art in it. It is actually a manga. There is a story. Things are happening and going on, but it's got that real cool art style that kind of looks like, I don't know, like a London magazine or something, you know, a long time ago or something. I don't know, fashion. The New Gate 13. Been a smidge since we've had these. I have had this one in my possession for a while, just have not got around to reading it. Finally read it. Newgate, super good, super cool. One Piece books, check it out. Then we got the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, number 8. Then we have a giant manga magazine here. That's right, Young Magazine. One of the first times in a long time in English we've gotten a big chunkin' magazine, kind of like a giant Shonen Jump magazine that you used to get in the mail. And inside of it, as you can see, there's a bunch of new or newer mangaka which do not have printed stories. So this allows you to read a bunch of super cool manga and actually vote on which one you like the most or which one you think deserves to be printed or made for the world to see, which is super duper cool. And this was at Kinokuniya's, and they give this giant magazine out for free to the people. You don't have to pay for this. This is a ton of entertainment. If you like manga and you wanted something to read and tried, you know, how many things are in here, 10 different manga or something, boom, pick this sucker up. That's great. Then we have Isaac or Isak, number 2. Volume 1 was decent. Volume 2 was maybe the same or a little better. The story is, you know, getting flushed out. You know, this is Vinland Saga meets Shogun. You know, it's good. It's definitely worth a try and read. Now, I have a Manga Spice Cafe box here, and also a nice chunk of Yen Press and Eyes Press books here. And why are these here? Because my giveaway is still going on. We are giving away these, a full Manga Spice Cafe box and some manga here. Now, if you want to know what's in the Manga Spice Cafe box, all you have to do is watch my last video, and that is where the giveaway is happening. And we got Licorice Recoil 1, and I'm giving away a repeat, and I'm giving away the other 2 Licorice Recoils with it. We have Land, this hardcover that's super awesome. Marriage of Convenience from Eyes Press, and that is a full color. We got Rock is a Lady's Modesty. And then What Do You Call This? Trash. And those are up for Gribbity Grubs. Alright, Goku Rakugai, geez Louise. I do not know when number 3 came out, but boy, it had to be a long time ago. But here we go. We got number 4. I almost had to like reboot my brain to remember what in the blip was going on. Then I have Search and Destroy, Volume 1. Super cool cover with this. Really like the world of this. Kind of creepy, kind of sad, and definitely weird, but I enjoyed Volume 1, and I'm gonna read the rest of these for sure. Then we have Shimazaki in the Land of Peace, Volume 1. Listen, this looks cool enough that I would just grab it off the shelf and give it a try. Well, I gave it a try. Well, I was given this by my wife. I gave this a try, and I'm just not feeling it. It wasn't that exciting of a Volume 1, and it could be in the camp of, you know, it gets better and yada yada, but just not my cup of tea right now. Then we have My Isekai Life number 20. Jeez almighty, 20 of these. It's an Isekai. I mean, when I think of long Isekais, I kind of only think of like reincarnated as a slime. This one hit 20 volumes, and it doesn't seem like it's close to being over. But I gotta say, this series is pretty dang good for an Isekai. I mean, I would not give it 20 volumes if it was just mid. Then we have Saving 80,000 Gold in Another World for My Retirement number 12. These ones are very different. This is an Isekai. This is very different. This one seems more of like a commerce. You know, there's fighting and battles and overpowered, you know, blah blah blah. But this one seems more, maybe a little more political, but mostly like obviously Saving 80,000 Gold, like commerce selling, you know, type of Isekai. It's weird. Flying Witch number 13. Great looking cover. Been a while since we had a Flying Witch, so I'm allowed to say the thing I always say. Flying Witch is one of, if not the best slice of life manga ongoing out there right now. If you want a slice of life manga and be very happy, this is where you're gonna want to be. Boom! We got a chunk here. Now I have Vampire Knight Memories 1 showed in a different haul. So we have 2 through 9 at the time. I believe that's all that's out. 10 might be coming out here soon or out. Continuing this second series after the Vampire Knight box set, which I have showed off. And I'll show the covers of these real quick so you get a cool idea of all the vampire goodness. Wand Dance 13, and this bro must be, you know, breaking down some kind of move because he's got like the light beams. I feel like his neck looks kind of weird. Maybe that's because they're in motion. Another super chunk, and these ones are hecka chunky because they are Omnibus, Les Miserables, the manga. But this was a very good 4 omnibus series. So if you want something that's 4 volumes, that'll feel good, that'll hit you good, that'll provide you with a beginning, a middle, and an end that are all excellent, and a story you will be happy that you read and or own, Les Miserables is where it's gonna be at. We got The Perks of Being an S-Class Heroine, number 5 from Eyes Press. Good crap. Here's one I was sitting on a little while, but I finally got around to digging into, and that is 100 Ghost Stories That Will Lead to My Own Death. Now, it is not complete. There are just 3 volumes out at the moment. Number 4 is coming out, and the reason I wasn't jumping into this like immediately is because the way it sounded and what I knew it was about, I knew it was going to be just a bunch of short stories, which is fine. I'm used to that with Junji Ito's and all this other stuff, especially when it comes to horror. But in between all these creepy stories, there is an actual plot in the background going on of who is telling the story and what is happening. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I gotta say, compared to a lot of things that I've read in the creepy, you know, freaky psychological genres, this is pretty dang good and creepy. So if you want to be creeped out, scared, or freaked out, hop on it. Then we have boom, 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 boom. It just feels like every month for the rest of my life, maybe, I'm going to have a deluxe in my manga haul. Probably not. But there are so many deluxe editions or big editions that, you know, aren't technically called deluxe editions because that was the Dark Horse kind of thing. But this is obviously Kodansha with Vinland Saga. 8 of these zombies so far. You're going to be seeing deluxes almost like forever, I guess. They're just, and for the history of forever, you're gonna be seeing them. Quick shout out to my channel members. Thank you for all your support, and for everyone watching, liking, and subscribing. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please stay tuned because I have some sweet stuff coming. I always got giveaways churning and cool things for the community because I love the community and I love giving back to you guys in any way I can, whether that be laughter, cool videos, giveaways, or just have me on in the background and it's something to listen to while you're doing anything else. I appreciate you. Come talk to me in the comments because I want to know what you're reading, what you're not reading, what you like, what you don't like, and how's the weather where you live. I'll see you all next time.